I never understood this though. Like, why don't people like the fact that I like LeBron? They always want to bring up Jordan as if I can't like both. I like both of them. They both great. But I've seen a lot of LeBron. I like LeBron's story better. And then, they always hit me with this right here. Whose shoes you got on in that interview? They Jordans. Yeah, they're a little softer than LeBron's. I would like to think, or I like to say so myself. But then I'm also thinking to myself, are we really debating the players, or are you debating the brands? Because a lot of people have a lot of stake in the Jordan brand. Like, think about this. I don't know about you, E. I don't know if you let me know if your generation's still the same. But I grew up during a time where people would literally rob you for your Jordans. Like, risk their freedom for your Jordans. And I guarantee you that those people didn't play basketball. They were just regular civilians who was under the influence of Jordan's branding and marketing. They're like, you know what? I'll risk my life for these shoes. Do your generation do stuff like that? Is this Jordan still that important?
I'm pretty sure in certain parts of the world, people were getting robbed for Jordans. But when I was growing up, Jordans were still a coveted shoe to have. Like, new releases come out on the weekend, like Saturday or Sunday.
Have someone ever beat you up for them?
Nah, no one beat me up for the Jordans.
Well, because that's one of the things that factors into this Jordan and LeBron debate for me. And I'm not trying to take away or downplay any skill set of Jordan or anything like that. But I do run a sports page, and we have a lot of interaction, engagement. And I'm telling you, some of the stuff you'll read, it just sounds like the investment in the Jordan brand is what people don't want to let go. Because I don't think people spending $2,000 on LeBron shoes, but people are spending $2,000 on low top dunks and all that type of stuff. So it'd be hard for you to be like, yeah, Jordan's like the second best player, but I spent all this money on his shoes. There's a lot of investment in it. So that's another reason why I'm about to start making like all the reasons why I don't debate, because we're not talking about the player no more. I'm about to start doing stuff like reason number 101, reason number 102. This got to be reason number 105. It's hard to debate with you guys because y'all not interested in basketball. Y'all interested in the brand that these players has made over the years.
Now, was Jordan brands popping when Jordan was playing, or did it become more popular when he stopped playing?
Now, here's why Jordan brand is really popular. It was one of the first shoes that went against your average shoes. So, for instance, Larry Bird and Magic Johnson essentially had the same shoes. They was under the same brand. The shoes were just different colors. As you can imagine, the Magic Johnson was Lakers colors, then the Birds was Celtics colors. Jordan came out and he had black and red, and it went against the NBA's policies. So every time he wore them, they would fine him. And the fans knew this. So it made those shoes more special. So those shoes is a sign or a sense of rebellion. So then Jordan also has the best stylish, like he has the best style shoes. Like if you compare Jordan shoes to like Kobe's, right? Kobe's is a little bulky, right? But it still look good with some sweats, and it obviously look good with some basketball shorts. But Jordan, you can wear some jeans. You can really rock the hell out of some Jordans because the sole is a little softer. The shoes is not bulky. So I do like the Jordans. I do like the Jordans, but the reason why I started popping off is because it was a sign of rebellion. Now, was people wearing them before he retired? Absolutely. Like Jordan had the first He had the first $200 pair of shoes, the suitcases. Yeah, the suitcases when those came out, people was ready to do a life in prison for those. So it's fun. It's ironic though. I never really see people rocking them a lot. Those suitcases, yeah, I don't ever see people really rocking those no more. Like, you know, for the throwbacks. Like I know people rock the retros, but I don't really see that no more.
No, is it the time? Because I feel like basketball shoes now, they're more on the court. But you got the Penny Hardaways, the Iversons. I see those being worn off the court. You feel me? So you think it's just a time of the shoes are being designed now? Like you're not wearing no Kobe's off the court. You're not wearing no Jaws off the court.
Yeah, I mean it is the times, and I think you really have so now the shoes are really made for injuries, right? Like you want guys to not, you want guys to be safe in them. Before there was no injury prevention back in the day. Those guys they ain't care about nothing. They'll get a shot in the knee and start hooping again. You know what I mean? Like them soft shoes. Yeah, a lot of the 90s shoes was probably the reason why these dudes was getting so many injuries. You know, and then obviously the technology of what's the word I'm looking for? Obviously the way people take care of their body is just a little different. You know what I mean? It's different. So the technology changed and the research changed. So that's why it even spills into the load management stuff. The load management stuff also puts you out, is the reason why guys are able to play for 18 years, 19 years now, more often than not. So another thing that a lot of guys send me, I don't like to call people fans. I like to call people supporters, even if we don't agree with each other. Another thing that people always send me, man, is these clips. They'll send me clips of LeBron getting scored on. They'll send me clips of LeBron missing a play or whatever the case may be. And you know the first thing I think to myself, they didn't play basketball. There's no way you play basketball. Because here's the thing. If you play basketball, you got a friend. You got a friend you play one-on-one. Now, if you're a fan of the show, you know me and E would play one-on-one. We used to play for me as a player. And, you know, he's a young player, wanted to challenge the coach. And he wanted to see what he can do. He wanted to, measure his skill set against me. But he would lose, right? And most people who have friends who play one-on-one know that you're going to get scored on. Like, I didn't say E never scored. He scored on me plenty of times. He made some great moves. I didn't say he never won a game. I never said that. He won some games. But most times when we played, it was 3 out of 5. Best out of 5. Best out of 3. Let's do 5 spots. 3 dribbles. 3 points, move on to the next spot. And I would just win majority of the series. But just imagine if my guy E over here, he clipped all his highlights up. He clipped all his times he scored on me. That's how that would look. It would look just like that. Until you go to the records and you like, yo, what's your record? Damn. 27-0? You ain't win one series? E? That's how it would be. So when y'all send me this stuff, I just think to myself, damn, LeBron won 24-16, averaged more points. How y'all explaining this stuff? And that's just me. That's just me. So when you guys send that stuff, just know I feel like you don't know basketball.